Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Digital Pandemonium podcast. I am Harrison. I'm here with Gabe and Ed.
Hello.
Hello there. And for all the audio listeners, Gabe is wearing a gas mask right now, and he looks very menacing.
Shakes head in disappointment.
It's brilliant. I got it off of Amazon.
How much was that thing?
About $32.
You know, I was expecting it to be like, over $100. So
I'm very good at finding good deals.
Clearly. I mean, did you get it during like Prime, Prime
Day?
Yeah, of course, you got it during Prime Day. So yeah, Gabe is now a mixture of Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine. I'm just waiting for the freaking breathing.
I have a grade 3 gas filter for radiation, organic pathogens, and your typical gas. Like chlorine, monoxide, you name it.
So it's actually functional?
Yes.
It's real.
Yeah, it's real. Why the hell would I get a fake one?
Prop?
Never, just a prop.
All right, so what you're saying is I can mustard gas your house.
And I will be okay wearing this, yes.
All right, I'm coming right now.
Gabe gets gas live on the Digital Pandemonium podcast.
See, this is an exhaling filter. Prevents pathogens from coming back in. And there'd be a massive canister hanging right here, but I don't want to open it yet because it has a shelf life.
You sure you don't want an inhale filter?
I don't, because I would die.
Hey, wow. Gabe, you might want to check your vent. It seems like there's a leak.
Oh no!
What's that weird smell coming from your vents, Gabe?
Oh man, it smells like shit. Anyway, Gabe, you are free to remove the mask so you don't suffer.
Thank God! Oh my God! Oh, I can't breathe in this.
Literally the opposite of a gas.
It doesn't seem like it's that good. Poor Gabe.
Now we got Emperor Palpatine Gabe.
This is the mask.
Mask.
Oh my God, it's like 120 degrees in that. Oh.
Well, yeah, especially with the weather we've been getting here in Pennsylvania. We can talk about the freaking humidity sucks right now here. It's been like, I was like mowing my lawn, I think yesterday, and boy, I was like sweating to death.
Harrison mowing his lawn.
You just random.
No, that just sounds funny to me. Because
yeah, but like
I was picturing Harrison mowing his lawn. There's funny pictures in my head.
Yeah, but like, have you guys like felt outside recently? Like, it's just like so freaking bad outside.
Yes, very hot.
Yes, speaking of bad, I'm not sure if we even talked about this on the podcast. Do you remember when the freaking Canadian fires did their had and the sky was like almost like a really orangey yellow?
That was bad.
Yeah, that's when I had bad bronchitis and it got worse because of it.
Oh, oof.
Yeah, I'm still coughing once in a while.
I was supposed to go out for my cardio that day, and it was like, yeah, I'd rather live.
Yeah, this hasn't been a good summer to do cardio.
Yeah, no, it has not. Unless like outdoor cardio, I guess if you have like indoor thing, it's fine. But like
that's not that fun though.
Yeah, that's true. Like that's what I like doing, just like walking stuff and like going places, like actually feel like I'm going somewhere rather than just on a freaking treadmill or something.
Yeah.
All right. Gabe said he's off going somewhere, but yeah, it is. Elmo's World. We got intermission time with Gabe. Gabe Van Halen right here, everybody. Gabe Van Halen.
I am back.
Welcome back. Oh my gosh, Ed is wearing.
Ed, he's the Steelers. Oh, Ed, this is the other part of the gas mask. It's a number 3 grade filter.
Oh, I can see all right.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. You can see right through the black.
I just see little movements. I see pixels.
Well, soon you're going to see Jesus if you don't take that
off. Speaking of which, wait, hold on. Here, you get to meet Jesus a lot. My mother got me this. You get to.
Look at that! Isn't that cute?
Little plushie
so, Ed,
Jesus.
This is gas mask. This is gas mask canister that goes right here.
Kind of reminds me.
It won't work unless you put it on.
All right, let me just place this here. Oh, liberal. Anyway, that's so funny. Anyway, I'm trying to think, where do we go from here? Wait, speaking of Steelers, isn't football season starting soon, Ed?
In about like 7-8 weeks.
All right, 7-8 weeks. Got it.
6 weeks.
Yep, that. Hopefully the weather freaking does for the better. And I'm trying to think what else has happened. I mean, do you guys have anything interesting that's happened to you lately besides the thing we'll talk about shortly?
No.
Oof.
I've just been working.
Yeah, I've been doing the same thing, just working.
Although, Ed, I do want to ask, how was your North Carolina trip? I know you were talking. I'm not sure if. South Carolina. That's what I meant. Yeah, how was that?
It was fun and interesting. There was, there's always some family conflict, unfortunately.
Oh.
Not too bad, but it was interesting because I have my cousin and then my second cousin. So we all decided to bring our girlfriends this year. But so that, like, the sleeping situation obviously wasn't planned out because it was originally supposed to be just like a family vacation and we didn't plan on bringing any guests. So we had to find a spot for everyone. And we had also a lot of other like teenagers that were my family members too. So that was just hard to find a good place for everyone. And also, I don't know, it wasn't horrible, but it was just like, it was awkward with one of my cousin's girlfriends.
Okay.
I'll just say that. But overall, it was a fun vacation. I went to the beach, went in the pool, went in the lagoon. It was fun.
Nice. And I guess speaking of vacations, I better talk about this. I went to Chicago, I think a couple weeks ago.
G-Fest.
Yep, for Godzilla Fest, G-Fest. That was a fun experience. The funny thing was, so I can go into a little more details about this. So my flight actually got really full because we left on, I believe it was Thursday of the week of G-Fest. So the thing was, so we left just as, like, after, like, because on Wednesday, I believe, a tornado hit the area of Chicago. And so, like, all the flights for Wednesday to Chicago were canceled. So everybody who was originally on Wednesday's flight went on to our flight. So it was a lot more full.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, oof. Luckily, Southwest offers free movie stuff. So me and my mother, we were just watching John Wick 4. We were watching.
How far is that flight? Like 2 hours?
It's like a 2-hour flight. It's not like terrible.
It's not that far, yeah.
It's not like horrible at all. It's like a lot better. It's a lot. It's a lot it's a lot closer than it is going to Texas. To it's definitely a lot more easier that way. Anyway, so we landed and we stayed at a very nice hotel where the convention was being held. So I'm trying to think how we planned this out. So fourth day, so like I met some made some friends there. I even met some of one of my an online friend who was in the area. He lived like 5 minutes away from where I was staying, so I decided to meet up with him. Me and my mother, we went out to a nice Italian restaurant that was in the area, and it was really good food. But I'm trying to think what has happened. Made some friends there. Actually met some fellow film like people that are going in for film. The celebrities I should talk. So I met Yumiko Shaku. That was the one who I really wanted to meet. She was a Japanese actress who was in two Godzilla movies: Godzilla against Mechagodzilla and Godzilla Tokyo SOS. She was the pilot of Mechagodzilla. And yeah, you probably saw some photos I took off Instagram, like us next to. So yeah, I met her. She had her flight. So the story was she was supposed to have an interview on the Friday, but her flight was so delayed that she just came in on Friday, like around 11 a.m. So she definitely could not make it to that panel, but she made it to the following panel on Saturday, and that's when I met her.
Hi, Gabe.
Hi, Ed.
Yep, we're all using the chat. Anyway, so I'm trying. So yeah, Yumiko was great. When I went to get an autograph, her translator was also there. His name was Eric. He is a film director as well, and he made a film called Ike Boys. And in fact, I had the poster signed by both Yumiko and Eric.
Oh, that's cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, the poster. The movie is actually free on Amazon Prime. So, yeah, I watched it. Well, me and my mother watched it. There was a screening of it at G Fest, and we saw it was pretty good for such a lower budget movie, but it was a pretty good it's a good fan movie like that calls back to like kaiju movies, Japanese kaiju movies, and anime-esque movies like the guy goes into a mech or something. It's really good. Hold on, let me pull this back. So yeah, Yumiko was great. She called me adorable.
Aww.
Well, I think because she saw my interaction with my mom while waiting, because my mom and I were chatting a lot, like being all friendly and stuff, and because she also was a mother, she has a 7-year-old son. And the funny thing is, like in the interview, she tells about like her son likes to watch the movie she's in, and then when he sees her in the like piloting Mechagodzilla, he's like, "Mommy is cool." I mean, for a 7-year-old kid, that must be fantastic. Also, so the other guy I met is TJ Storm. He is the motion capture for the American Godzilla movies. He was in the 2014 movie as Godzilla. He was in the 2019 movie as Godzilla. He does a lot of motion capture for that. He was also in a bunch of other movies. He was motion capture for Iron Man and Captain America: Civil War. He did a lot of the fighting stuff.
Really?
He also was in Deadpool as Colossus, the giant silver dude.
Oh, cool.
He was also Darth Vader in a Star Wars video game.
Oh.
Yeah, so I met him and he gave me some good advice about acting.
For that, he for the video game, he creates the movements to be in the game.
Yes, like the thing is doing that.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Also, Gabe, what are you doing?
I'm just playing around with the camera. Okay, I am trolling.
You are. Anyway, I got his old autograph here, and he says here, I'm not sure if you can read it here. It says, "Harrison, ripping off Kevin's head was delightful." It was referring to the scene in Godzilla King of the Monsters where he rips off the left head of Ghidorah in the underwater scene.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So, yeah, he was there. He was also great. And then the third guy I met is Don Fry. He was actually anyway, something dropped. Don't worry about it. Anyway, he was originally an MMA fighter for a lot of like fighting, and then he was in Godzilla Final Wars. So yeah, I met him, got his autograph.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, really chill dude. Like he is, and he's a really gruff dude. Like I shook his hand, and let me tell you, the grip on that hand is.
You better return the grip.
Yeah, I was trying to, and also his hands are really rough. Well, then again, he also owns a ranch, and he's a farmer, so he works a lot with his hands. But like, chill dude. We were talking. My mother and I talked to him about the flights we took. Like he's like, "Where'd you all from?" "Oh, we're from Pennsylvania." I'm like, "Oh, that must have been such a flight." And we were talking about our situation stuff. He's like, "Oh yeah, weather can be a bitch." Yeah, that was good. And I'm trying to think what. Oh yeah, I should probably show off the figures I got. I got four figures. I got 4 figures for my purchase. Hold on, I will be back.
Oh no, not the figures! Shield your eyes. He's gonna show us all of them. There's too many.
Close your eyes.
Oh boy, here we go.
Hold
Brace
on.
yourselves, ladies.
One of my figures dropped. Oh, that's not good.
Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourself. He's about to show us his whole collection.
You know what? I'll fix this later. Hold on. I'll just put this on the side here. Oh, sorry for the intermission. Yep, this is totally unplanned anyway. So the first figure I got was Goldras. It's an Ultraman monster. Got him for.
I'm sorry. Go what? Go what?
Goldras.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kaiju from the Japanese, the Ultraman series. Gone for $25.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
I can see why it has gold in the name.
Yep.
He's blurry for me because my Wi-Fi ain't good.
Oof. Anyway, and then I got Telesdon here, another Ultraman kaiju.
That's
got him for $5.
Character.
He just looks like a brown figure on my screen.
Just brown boy. He brown boy. Oh yeah, I'll have to put.
What animal is that supposed to be based off of? Because I think I've seen.
Well, he burrows a lot, so I think he's based off of mostly underground monsters like worm. I think it was meant to be mostly a worm-esque kaiju. Okay. I mean, you kind of can see it.
A worm with 4 limbs. That's interesting.
Yeah, and a beak. And then I got him as a deal with Godzilla.
Oh, cool.
This is
I know that one.
Got him for what is it? This is from the 91 movie, I believe it. 91, which is Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. Well, they just released this figure and they were just showcasing it at G-Fest. And
where do they have those movies like to watch?
A lot of the Godzilla movie, like the older ones. Funny enough, there's a free streaming platform called Pluto TV. And it has a Godzilla channel where you can watch all the Japanese Godzilla movies for free.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Little shameless plug. And
hey, hey Harrison.
What?
Do you have Godzilla 1998?
No, I do not.
Do you know which one that is?
That is Zilla.
The one that's looked down on?
Yeah, by the fan base. Anyway, this is the big purchase. I had this shipped to my house. The SH Monster Arts Hedorah.
I can't see it.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a bunch of leaves.
Yeah, it's the.
It's a camo sniper. That's what a sniper looks like when they have camo on.
Yeah, very articulated figure.
Oh, that's a nice noise.
Yeah. So yeah, I got him for I think because it's it's an articulated figure, which is good for stop motion. I got him for I believe it was $130. So, but because it's such a valuable figure, I decided to have it shipped to my house. Yeah, this was from the I think the 1968 movie. I could be off a year, but it was Godzilla versus Hedorah. Basically, it's a monster made out of pollution.
Out of what?
Pollution.
Pollution. Oh, pollution, like the crap that's in the ocean.
Yes. So yeah, let me just boom here. So yeah, those were my purchases. Other than that, I had a fantastic time at G-Fest. Also, the costume parade was good. It was nice seeing people, in Godzilla suit, homemade Godzilla suits and stuff, like running about. Although there was someone who went in as a furry, and I was like, you could feel the tension in the room, and I was like,
They're like, should I get my pistol out?
Yeah, they're like, all right, boys, time to go hunting.
Security, they're doing nothing, but they're a furry. Can you shoot them down, please?
Oh, I know a solution.
Gas mask time.
Gabe's
Gas mask. Yeah, that was like, oof. Yeah, we saw that. It was just so funny. You could feel the silence in the, like, when he just like walked up onto the stage and stuff. You could feel the freaking tension.
Yeah.
The tension, just like people like, oh. And then when, someone came in a Godzilla, like, in a regular kaiju suit, everyone's like, yeah! Yeah. Other than that, so yeah, great time at Chicago G-Fest. And, oh yeah, I should admit, Ed, I met a Jordan Walker.
You met Jordan Walker? Oh, no.
You met Jordan Walker?
Yeah. Yeah, chill dude, but when he sees other people of his race, he does not like them, apparently.
So he's a white black person. He's a...
Oh boy, we're gonna get canceled.
I don't know what to say to that.
I don't know what to say to that either. All right, P.S. This is a joke. This is a joke. We do not mean this shit. Anyway, so...
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am sure about that. Are you sure about that? Now, that's the real question. Okay, now that answers my question. I almost spit out my water. You started saying that, and I was about to spit out my water. Oh, God. Oh, please don't do that to me. Anyway, and we are once again abusing the freaking chat. Anyway, so yeah, as I said, great time in Chicago, and yeah. Anyway, so let's get into why we're doing this episode.
Wait, can the viewers see our chat?
No, they can't.
Okay, good.
No, they cannot.
It's like, good thing. No.
I can say whatever I want now.
Yeah, so anyway, now we can get into why we're here, and that is because of Barbenheimer.
Wappenheimer.
Yeah, so yeah.
Whopper.
Oh my god. I remember when that was like a TikTok song,
like
going around.
Memes.
And the memes everywhere. It was
Whopper.
Oh god. That was something. Oof. Anyway, so so for context, it was last Sunday of this recording, like as of this when we're recording this, Gabe, Ed, Zaire, who could not make it to this episode unfortunately, and we went to see both Barbie and Oppenheimer, and it was late at night. It was we saw it pretty early, and then and then I was like, oh wait, Oppenheimer's 3 hours long. Yeah,
I didn't get home till like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that was because after the movies, we do our usual. We stand in the parking lot and we chat.
Yes,
we did that for fun. Jurassic World Dominion. I don't know. We did that for some other movies.
We did it for Godzilla
versus Kong. Yeah, Godzilla versus Kong.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, we did for Doctor Strange and stuff. It was just so... Remember, Ed, the Doctor Strange bits that we did? Reflection!
Oh my god, that was... We talked 2 hours that one time.
Yeah, we talked for like hours. That could have been an episode there. Anyway, so yeah, we were there. So we saw Barbie first, and then, funny enough, we left Barbie early so we can catch Oppenheimer, because we were like, we're not missing Oppenheimer.
Yeah, apparently we missed the ending for Barbie.
Yeah, so we can't really give our full details on Barbie, but we can definitely for Oppenheimer. Anyway,
Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah, Oppenheimer. I'm
you have
sorry.
to have the in it. There you go. Good job.
The Germans love to hack up stuff when they say things. Oppenheimer.
Well, they hacked up the French. Damn, I'm good.
You know what's something from French? Look in chat.
Oh, the statue.
Oh, it's so pixelated. I can't even make up what the hell that emoji
is. Wait, do you have a Samsung? Is that why?
I'm using a laptop.
Oh. So all the weird emojis that come through are like pixelated.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna send them weird ones.
Oh
no! My lord, he is doing it. We're doing.
Why is there an X-ray?
Oh, that's just a square box for me.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's that? Is that a cat or a teddy bear?
A teddy bear.
Oh, it's a teddy bear.
Oh, yeah, that is a teddy bear. Anyway, so the first question is, when we look on here, is overall thoughts on the movie, Gabe.
Which one?
All of them. I guess we can start with Barbie first.
Well, Barbie, personally, and beep 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 beep. Yeah, the Barbie movie. I almost said Barbenheimer. That's fine. Barbenheimer.
The Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer. Yeah. Anyway. Barbenheimer. Yeah. But the Barbie movie, I thought it was funny. It didn't really have any moral messages. It was just for pure entertainment. But that's okay.
I mean, there are messages in there, but I don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
There are a bunch of messages that can be taken out of context, and you can have a war over in Twitter with. But overall, it was funny. John Cena was in it. That made my day.
That was so funny. Like, just seeing John Cena as a freaking Ken pop out of nowhere, as a mermaid Ken. Yeah. Just, hi, Barbie.
He was like, hi, Barbie.
Hi,
Ken. Oh my god, that was so funny.
Yeah, that yeah, that was funny.
Anyway, it took me a little bit to realize that there wasn't a message to the story, but mostly when I watch movies, I look for a moral message every time. Or at least try to find one. So I was about 2/4 of the way through it before I realized there's no message.
I mean, there probably was at the ending, but
there was. But really, the only message I got was play nicely with your toys, or Barbie's going to get cellulite and flat feet. Yeah.
And think about death.
Yeah, and have dark, impending thoughts of doom.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I can understand why some people enjoyed it. Like, I guess this is going to me, but wait. Oppenheimer, Gabe. You got to give your overall thoughts.
Oppenheimer.
Okay, Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah, my thoughts on Oppenheimer. I loved it. I was so engrossed into the movie to the point where I had like high points of anxiety when watching it. It was cool. Mm-hmm. Although I don't enjoy anxiety very much, but when it's from a movie, 10/10. Mm-hmm. It has a bomb in it.
That's what
it shows the process of how they made the bomb.
Yeah.
And they dropped the sun on Japan twice. Almost 3 times.
Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun. Twice.
Anyway, my grandfather saw 2 suns that day.
Yeah, he almost saw 3. There should have been 3.
Anyway, so I guess going to me, Barbie, I'll say the same thing, Gabe. Like, Barbie was, for me, it was good. It was funny. I laughed a lot. It's just so funny. Barbie was funny, like pretty lighthearted funny. And then we go to Oppenheimer, and it was just so freaking like serious and dark. And yeah.
No, Oppenheimer was funny, and Barbie was the one I paid attention to the most. Barbie was so meaningful to me.
I almost took you seriously. I was just about to I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? I think you got it mixed up.
Anyway, yeah. So I think I share the same thoughts as you gave. It was funny. I laughed a lot of scenes from a lot of scenes I found very funny, but I guess it did have messages, as I said, but as I said, I don't want Twitter, or now X. Apparently, that's what's being called, X. You guys hear about that?
What's it called?
Twitter now rebranded as X, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. People are like, ew, that's disgusting. We're going to move to a different platform.
That doesn't even make any sense.
It really does not. I mean, what? Sorry, Ed, were you trying to say something?
No.
Okay, I thought you were trying to say something. Anyway, I don't get it as well. I mean, as we all pretty much said, Twitter's pretty much a dumpster fire of a social media platform. I could not care about Twitter. That's why I also don't have a Twitter account. I don't think any of us do.
Yeah.
Ed, Gabe, do you have a Twitter account?
Yes, I do. I had one because there were a couple platforms I used to follow. SCP Unity used to have a Twitter at one point, so I always followed them on that. Then they got I don't know. They had some type of falling out with their dev team, and then they canceled production, so I deleted it.
Oof.
I used to, but deleted it.
Yeah, I went on Twitter once and decided, yeah, this is not for me.
I don't even know how to use it. It doesn't make any sense.
I guess while we're on Twitter, I guess we can kind of. Well, I know we're kind of derailing off the main topic, but what do you guys think about Threads, the new Instagram, the Meta sort of version of Twitter?
It doesn't seem like it's that useful really when there's other apps to post comments or I don't know, because you can't post any content on it. It's just a message.
Yeah, I heard that you can't post the GIFs or something, or you can't even post videos on Threads. It's mostly just
it's just a retweet basically, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't have Threads, but what I heard sucks is if you delete your Threads account, you also delete your Instagram account, so you can't really get. That's what I heard. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but if that is, I'm not getting Threads until they fix it. I actually I don't have any plans to get Threads. I know it's
I just tried it, but it's not. I don't know. It's not that useful to
me. Understandable.
Oh, but I was looking on YouTube and I found something called the Oppenheimer video.
Oh my lord!
Would you? Let's do a little presentation.
I'm not sure. Will this get us copyright? I was about to say, will this get us in trouble?
No. There's no explicit or
No, I'm talking about the copyrights thing.
Oh yeah, you might be right.
Because if we go because we're going on Spotify, that could run into problems. I know YouTube is a little more lenient with their copyright stuff, even though they're
on YouTube.
I know they're a little more transparent about their copyright laws, but I would rather not face the wrath of YouTube.
That's probably a good idea.
I don't.
It's a funny video though.
Yeah, well, you can send it to us after the podcast. I would.
That's a good idea.
But yeah, Threads. I really don't have a opinion on it, but I'm planning not to get it.
I'm not using it. Period.
There you go, Gabe. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, my Oppenheimer my review. I very much enjoyed Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer. Again, it's a historical dramatization of of what actually happened and how the atomic bomb was created. But I found it really good. There are definitely parts where it drags. I will say that. But other than that, I found myself very intrigued. My favorite scene, and I know we should have said a spoiler alert, but we are going into spoilers in this, and I think I'll say it in the description.
Oh my gosh! How could you?
Anyway,
call the ambulance, but not for me.
Ambulance.
Anyway, my favorite scene, although I know we were talking about what we liked, my favorite scene is when they tested the bomb and there was just that silence until because I was told that there is that. We're just reading what chat says. The chat says.
Oh.
Anyway, Gabe is rizzing up Ed right now. That's what's happening.
I said, I'll be your ambulance, Ed. I have first aid training.
Ed, what do you think about that?
Next topic.
Oh boy. Anyway, so my oof. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, the silence of the bomb, like when they tested the thing, and then you're like,
no,
no, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. During our freaking thing, what was it? During our parking lot meetings, Ed just started making meetings.
Yeah, there was one with Kennedy. Remember
my
the
favorite
Kennedy
one was Donkey. The donkey going.
Ooh.
No. Reminds me of that meme I sent you with Eve looking at the snake as Satan and says, "But God said if I eat it, I'll die." And then the snake goes, "No." Anyway, so yeah, my favorite scene was the bomb, the testing, and then the silence. And I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be loud," because we were sitting in the front row. Although luckily with our theater we have recliners, so it wasn't like we were stretching our necks. But like I was waiting for the thing. We were all like waiting for anticipation. It was funny. Gabe took his freaking he took his fingers out of his ears like, "Oh, I'll go."
Oh, well, I guess it's not going to happen. Boom! And I'm like, oh.
It was, yeah, but the lead up to, Gabe, what are you No.
God said if I eat it, I'll die. Nuh-uh.
No. Yes, I love it here. Anyway. So, yeah, I definitely think Oppenheimer is the better of the two. Sure, if you like Barbie, good for you. To me, it was pretty good. I wouldn't say it was fantastic. Oppenheimer, on the other hand, Christopher Nolan knew what he was doing with this movie. Although I will say, and this pissed off Gabe, at the very last scene, I was so late and I passed out, and I was like,
yeah, I was like,
I'm like, wake up!
Harrison.
Yeah.
Harrison.
Did you just smack me? And just wake up.
I nudged you.
Was the last scene him?
Ed! Oh, my head! Oh, my God! How could you?
Anyway, was the last scene Oppenheimer saying, "I have become death, the destroyer of worlds"? Was that the last scene?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was pretty sure. I was pretty sure that was the case. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, that was my overall thought.
Gas!
Oh my
gas! Get down!
Oh my gosh. Ed.
Yes.
I will say, do you know what really surprised me was the fact that Robert Downey Jr. was in Oppenheimer. That really I was like, wait a minute, that's Robert Downey Jr. And I looked at Ed, I'm like, is that Robert Downey Jr.? And Ed's like,
no, it's Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, he was what's his name? I totally forgot. Gabe, you'll know him. It was the guy.
Strauss.
Yeah, Strauss.
Strauss. Oh, I also have a football whistle.
That one's not as loud.
No, because I didn't blow as hard into it.
You can blow as hard into my whistle.
No comment.
It's nice and clean. There's no germs on it. It's never
At
been.
least he keeps it clean.
It's never been used before.
Shut the hell up, Harrison.
It's never been used before. I promise.
It hasn't, huh?
I've never. Not on.
This
any...
is very awkward.
Cut. Next scene. Next clip. Cut.
Cut. Anyway, so Ed, what about you? What are your overall thoughts on the movies Oppenheimer and Barbie?
We'll start out with Barbie because that was the best one. Clearly. It was funny. It has some jokes. I didn't expect them to use some words like fascist, but
yeah, fascist. She's like, yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. But it was funny, but it just wasn't for me. But definitely good for kids. So it was a decent movie, but I was more interested in Oppenheimer. That was really good by who was it? Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan, who did the Batman movies actually.
Yes, he did Batman, Inception.
Yeah.
I don't know what else, but anyway, that was really good. Trying to think what I'll say. Yeah, there were some scenes where it was like I kind of wanted it to get to the point.
Yeah, it does drag. I will admit, there are moments where it does feel like it drags, and it's like,
what, the Barbie?
But
no, Oppenheimer. Like there was
Oppenheimer does drag a little bit, especially with the constant conferences.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It kind of made it good though.
It did.
It with all the dragging, it made up for like what happened.
Yeah, the bomb.
But boom. The music was really good with like the tense like stuff, where like the music while he was staring into space, he was like,
and that music,
and
that
then
was
the footsteps. It was like,
yeah,
that was good.
The music was fantastic in that movie. The overall like sound design was really good.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we can go on to so the next topic, which is what did we like about the movies, Gabe?
Nothing. No, I'm kidding. What did we like of the Barbie movie? I thought it was really funny. Oh my god, a Windows update. Oh. Damn, the sound's so loud on that. Whew.
Like you were laughing so hard when the fascist joke was dropped. Like she called me a fascist.
I don't even control the commerce. That was funny. Yeah, that was pretty funny. There was a couple other parts in there too that I don't remember now that were funny and I laughed at.
The John Cena, that was like a nice surprise.
I love that one. That was probably my favorite part when John Cena showed up. She's like, "Hi, Ken. Hi, Barbie." Oh my god, it was so funny.
And then, do you guys think about dying?
Yeah, and then everyone's like, "Oh yeah," and then everyone heard me go, oh my god! And then everyone's in like half the theater started laughing. It was funny.
Yeah.
And the Oppenheimer.
What?
Oh, nothing. I was just seeing what Ed was doing. Oppenheimer. Yeah, the Oppenheimer movie. I loved it. I didn't have any distaste for it. Oh, is there a dislike part?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'll save it for that.
Yeah, I was thinking so I pretty much the same thing with you with Barbie. I found it pretty funny. And hold on, I'm trying to turn this down because my thing. But I really did enjoy. Well, Barbie. The load I liked about it, it was funny. I will say that it was really funny, and I think the plot was. It's a fun movie. I will say that, and there's definitely, as I said, there were messages. We probably did not catch the main message, just because we left so early. But I will say, like, if it did have one and we missed it, I apologize. But yeah, found it funny, and the plot was pretty good. It's also so funny that Will Ferrell was the head. Do you know what that reminded me of? Remember the Lego movie, Lord Business?
Lord Business.
Who was also
the piece of resistance.
Who it was also voiced by Will Ferrell.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, it is shocking.
How did you even get that?
Gabe said something.
Ed. Don't even say it. We don't need to look at the chat.
We don't need it. Yeah, it's better. We'll let the audience use their imagination. Oh man, we really abusing this. So what I liked about Oppenheimer, definitely the tension. There was a lot of tension. Like you could feel the tension in it. The music was great. The plot was really good, although it does drag, as we said. But like the scenes were pretty. Like it was good. Oh my gosh, are we gonna talk? Should we talk about that? That freaking threw me off.
That was hard. So funny.
No.
Yeah, we should talk about it.
I mean, we can talk about it. Let's just not go into excruciating. I feel bad for anyone who took their family to see Oppenheimer, like, and then you're literally greeted with boobs.
Honkers.
Rated R for a reason.
It is rated R for a reason. Although, like, it's so funny. I was talking to another friend who took his family to see Oppenheimer in that scene, and he said that made things awkward. And then his brother
said, "Cover your eyes, kids.
Listen,
you can't see it."
Listen, that is a movie you're not supposed to see with your family. Okay? I want you to tell them that. Okay? Next time.
Or if you want them to see, and just tell them that it is rated R for a reason. Or like,
yeah, R means reason.
No, that is not a family movie to see.
But it's not a family movie.
No.
Unless if you have like older kids.
No, and
like
it's not a family movie.
But it's not a family movie. Like
you should not see that movie with anyone related to you.
Go with your friends.
Yeah, that is a friend movie.
Like we did, Ed.
Yeah, that's what we did. It was so funny. We watched and then damn. Anyway, so I saw, like, I did not know that those scenes were in it, although I did hear about it, but I wasn't sure if it's true, and then I saw that, I'm like, oh. I will say, the funny moment was the conference scene, and then you just see Oppenheimer completely...
I was just like, why?
I was like, what? I know it was meant to show that Oppenheimer isn't, he's not a perfect human being. He did, like, some... he did some
extramarital affairs, yeah.
Yeah. It was meant to show that, he wasn't perfect. Like, he's not, like, he did some, inhumane, well, not inhumane, but, like, not morally great stuff. But, yeah, morally correct stuff. But still, the scene, like, when he was, like, it just pans over the transition to the guy, and then you just see him buck-ass naked, and it's like...
I looked over. It was amazing how they transition into it, because first he's wearing a suit, and then next I glanced over and I'm like, wait, why is he shirtless? And I'm like, oh no, I know where this is going.
I looked over at Zaire, and Zaire's like, What? And then they showed Florence Pugh's character going to town. That's all I'm gonna say.
Lack of better words.
Lack of I don't want to go into excruciating. That felt so weird. I was like, oh, what, Ed? I'm sorry, Ed. You kind of cut out. What were you saying?
Is that scene real? Like,
yeah, they literally.
I'm just kidding. No, it's not. No, it's staged.
Yeah, I guess.
Actually, that's a good thing to search up. Dun 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 dun.
Oh my God! So are we actually? No.
No, I'm not going to present it. Calm down.
I mean, that scene caught me so off guard. I was like, oh. But you know what's also funny? I did not know, like, some other people, like, apparently Emily, I did not put this together, but Emily Blunt was in Oppenheimer as the wife. I was like, oh. What?
Who?
Emily Blunt. She was in Jungle Cruise with, Dwayne Johnson's movie. She was also in A Quiet Place as the wife.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was the wife of... Oh,
I didn't recognize her.
I will admit, yeah, it did. I did recognize Florence Pugh's character. I remember that. And Robert.
Same thing with Robert Downey Jr. It was hard to recognize because they made him look so old.
The makeup for him was fantastic.
That was good.
That was impressive.
Also, whoever did Einstein, whoever they picked for Einstein, brilliant. Because that guy looked exactly like Einstein.
Yeah, I mean that was good. That was good too.
Yeah, like with the makeup and stuff, I'm pretty sure they had to do makeup for him, but they did a very good job capturing Einstein for that. But yeah, I did recognize Florence Pugh, and then because I remember her from some other movies, and I know she was in Puss in Boots as Goldilocks. That's something to think about. Anyway, yeah. So I really, I guess. I liked Oppenheimer for like the tense action, the music. Well, not action, I wouldn't say, but there's a lot of tense scenes in the movie. Like it will give you anxiety for good reasons, and it was very good. I really liked it. Anyway, Ed, what'd you like about Barbie and Oppenheimer?
For Barbie, I would say it kept me laughing like every 10 minutes. And that was the only thing that really kept me interested because we didn't really come for like the moral of the story or the plot.
Barbie was sort of the meme, just so we can complete Barbenheimer.
We honestly just came for the meme, so.
Except for Oppenheimer, that we.
No, yeah. Oppenheimer was the meme. No, but for Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Another thing I liked was when it kept changing to black and white and stuff.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That was also good. They like
the transit that.
It was pretty perfect, except for just the dragging and stuff.
Yeah.
But other than that, I would give it close to a 10.
Oh yeah. Pretty much. I didn't even put the ratings in for those movies. In fact, you know what's funny? I did see Mission Impossible, the new one, and I forgot to do a review post for that. I should probably get.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought you were gonna post for Barbie.
I should probably get onto that. I'll have to. I also did see. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this, but I did see The Sound of Freedom. That was a pretty good movie. I know there's a controversy with it, but I liked it.
What is that about?
It's a based off a true story of this guy who creates some sort of like operation to stop human sex trafficking, specifically of children in South America.
Oh.
Basically, it was just talking. It was, bringing into the light, that this stuff is a problem, more or less.
Yeah, that stuff doesn't get recognized enough.
I will say, yeah, I know. it's weird that there's a controversy with it because it's not political at all. And sure, I think because it was made by Angel Studios, who makes a lot of very religious movies, and they're the ones that made the Chosen series, which is you know about Jesus and the disciple stuff. It's based off the events leading up to Jesus's crucifixion, and they also made the movie Jesus Revolution. But I think that might be the controversy. But you can't argue with the box office. It made over like I think 3 or 4 times its budget on opening night. Like it beat Indiana Jones. But yeah, I mean, I won't go too much in detail about it. But I did like it. But I also really liked Mission Impossible because it's a fun, like it's a movie that goes in for a story. It continues on. I will say, Tom Cruise, sure he does. He is a bit of a wacky person with some on his beliefs, but he does know how to make a good movie. Like his movies that he did, like Top Gun and Mission Impossible, very good. Anyway, I think we can go into the next topic. Gabe, you are ready?
Gabe,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Thinking. Waiting for Harrison to shut up, finally.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm just messing.
Anyway, so the next
which
topic
one is it? What did you dislike about the films?
Yes, that's our next thing. Okay. So yeah, Gabe.
I know I can see your cursor on the Google Doc. There it is. Anyway, what I dislike the Barbie movie. Really, I didn't have any real dislike for it other than the fact that it really didn't have a set message. I mean, that's just my personal opinion because I always look for a message in a movie. Except I guess for,
more of a message about overall, because this film, I think some of the messages, if taken out of context, feels eh. Also, I will admit some of the Kens were kind of downplayed as stupid.
Yeah, a lot of them were. Most of them were.
That wasn't that good.
Yeah. Which kind of sucked because Ryan Gosling is a fantastic actor, and I felt like he was being held back a bit. Here. I don't know. It did feel a bit off, I will say, with the Kens. It did feel. Although we did leave just as that music number with the Kens started playing, and we're like, what is this?
I know.
That's what I think. Anyway, Gabe, what did you dislike about Oppenheimer? I know you said you wanted to say something about that.
Yes. Oppenheimer, I felt was pretty good. There were some, defects here and there, but overall I enjoyed it. But probably the big dislikes I had for it were the sex scenes, honestly. Like one of them fit. The other one I felt was a little overkill. And I get the message that they're having an affair, but he didn't need to bring it into the office.
Yeah, that felt weird.
That was.
I know. I'm like, oh wow, there she is again, naked in the office. Okay, cool.
And going to town, it's like,
yeah. And then me and Ed are like,
thank you. Ed was like,
that's her running joke now.
That's a running joke now. I will admit, Barbie. What did I dislike about? I can't say stuff I didn't dislike about it, like per se, except for it felt. I guess for me, it's not my type of movie. I get why, and as Ed said, we saw it just as a joke. We saw for the memes, but it was like, eh. It was. I didn't. As I said, the Kens felt a little off, and that's all I can pretty much say about it. As for Oppenheimer, what I disliked about it, as I said, it drags. The ending started to really drag for me, and that's when I noticed I started falling asleep. I was trying my best not to fall asleep, and then I freaking fell asleep at the last scene, and it was like, bruh.
Oh no.
What, Gabe?
Oh no, I have to show you guys this. I was I looking at my emails after work today, and I get this.
What is it? Wait, okay, hold on. We're getting a.
I was like, I'm gonna have a great day today, and then I get an email saying Barbie vans just came out, and I'm like, oh no, my favorite brand of shoe.
Let's go, Barbie.
Hey! Do you see that in the bottom corner? Look at this. What's that say?
Mattel.
Yeah, there you go. That's a very prominent what do you call it, name business in the Barbie
Yeah, that's
movie.
yep. Those are the people that made the Barbie dolls, the toy company. Yep. I feel sorry for you, Gabe. I'm sorry that your day was ruined.
I was like, I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to go home. I'm going to take the fattest nap the world has ever seen. And I'm going to wake up and eat something. And then I was just stepping out of the door into like 90-degree weather. And I look at my phone. I'm like, oh, no. My son.
Anyway, so, yeah, the movie's drag. And I will admit, the sex scenes caught me off guard. That was like, I heard that there may have been, but I took it with a grain of salt. And then it hit, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah." A heads up would have been nice, Harrison.
I didn't know if it was true or not. I didn't want to go around giving false information that I had no confirmation on.
That's
now
okay.
I had, and then we got the confirmation. Like as we're watching it, and it was like, okay. As you said, Gabe, I guess the first part made sense because it was that, but then the other one was like, oh. You know what's funny? I heard in other countries they did a CGI dress for Florence Pugh's character. For like other countries, it was showing in because they have a lot more strict laws with showcasing films and stuff. Hi, Gabe.
Hi. No, not you. I'm looking at Ed. I'm just kidding. Hi, Harrison.
Hi, Gabe. Anyway, Ed, so what did you dislike about the films?
I don't know if I really disliked anything for Barbie because I was just there for like the memes, but I don't know. I have my personal opinions and stuff that I will not disclose on.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, and yeah, it's probably
just but other than that, nothing much really than the cans being off.
Mm-hmm.
For Oppenheimer, it was really just like after the bomb explosion and stuff. It just took a little long for the movie to end.
Yeah, that I will agree with. That's when I started to feel like I fell asleep. Like after the testing, yeah.
It was like maybe 40 minutes after the bomb, I would say, when it should have been maybe like 20 or 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did drag a little bit.
I mean, I guess it was trying to talk about how Strauss was trying to. Well, Gabe, you can explain that a bit.
Yeah. So my explanation might be a little rough or rusty, but the overall what I got from it was that spoilers, by the way, alert, spoiler. What I got from it was that since Oppenheimer was really successful in the field, he was getting the attention of many of scientists that worked at that one college that apparently Strauss was a manager at or something. I don't know. I think of. I don't know. Somehow he was jealous of the attention. He didn't like it, so he tried to put a stop to it and bring his scientists back into his world or something. And it kind of backfired.
Yeah.
But it wasn't without a win for Strauss because they declined Oppenheimer his security clearance when he tried to appeal for it.
Oh, yeah. I remember they were talking about that a little bit into the thing.
But what they said with the verdict was, you are a loyal citizen to America. However, you will not get your clearance.
However,
because of this, and this.
Yeah, that's what it was pretty much. Anyway, so the next topic is why do you think people are seeing these movies at the same time? Like, why do you think this is such a big meme?
I have
And
no idea.
I guess this is sort of like a more open ended thing. Like anyone can just chime in here for this one because this is.
To be fair, from what I heard, they like moved back the original release date from Oppenheimer and like intentionally released it on the same weekend.
Wow.
Because I think they made the film a while back and they had it, but maybe they're just prolonging it.
Yeah, they probably did. I mean, to be fair, trends like these are hard to like explain why they are. So, I mean, look at the freaking Grimace shake of all things. That was how can you explain that trend? Like how that came into fruition other than,
Yeah.
I mean, I have no explanation for that either other than, meme. I guess so. The last topic before we get into some Q&A stuff. Are there any other upcoming movies you guys are excited for? Gabe?
Not that I know of, because the one I was really excited for was the last Indiana Jones movie, number 5, which came out the 30th of June. But I still haven't gone and seen it yet.
I heard not so good things about it.
I know, but I tend to just ignore all the
I don't know.
what do you call
I guess
it? The
I should
opinions
have.
on it until I see it.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I should have the the mindset of I can't. Gabe.
Yeah.
That was something. I don't know.
Yeah, with the Indiana Jones movie, I just feel like that's a movie I'll see like when it's out on streaming device.
Yeah, I think it's coming out on streaming shortly.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not interested to see it in movies if it's still out.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm trying to think what movies I'm pretty excited for. I mean, funny enough, when I was seeing one movie, that's when the teaser trailer for Godzilla -1 came out. It literally came out the week we were going to G Fest, and I'm pretty excited for that. It's another Japanese Godzilla movie. It's similar to like what Shin Godzilla is going for. I guess I should just give my opinion on this because I am the Godzilla fanatic. But so basically, it takes place in post-war Japan. So Japan's already so the title is basically a reference to the disaster level. So Japan, this is post-war Japan right after the bombs drop. So Japan's already at 0. So now Godzilla shows up, making the disaster level -1. Like it got worse. That's what it's going after. And I do like the Godzilla design. I know it's based off the. I know it kind of took a bit of what was it the design from Godzilla the Ride in Universal Japan, but still a good design. And I'm pretty excited for it. It comes out. Well, it's going to come out in November in Japan, and then it's going to come to American theaters in December. I think the 16th or something. So I'm pretty excited for that. I'm trying to think what other movies are coming out this year. Oh yeah, Dune Part 2. I'm pretty excited for that.
I don't know. I don't think I'll see any more movies this year, honestly. I'm excited for Marvel stuff next year.
Oh yeah, some stuff. I mean, wait, Ed, did you see the new Spider-Man movie? The Across the Spider-Verse, is that what it's called?
I didn't.
Oh, that one's really good. It's probably one of the best Spider-Man movies. I really do. I will say the comic stuff for the Spider-Man Across the Universe, like it will give you your eyes will have a seizure. I will say that it is seizure inducing, but it's really good. like a lot of the Spider-Man stuff recently we've been getting is really good. I will say that. I'm just trying to think what else is coming out. I don't know. I kind of want to see this, but at the same time, I'm hesitant. It's the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
And
I don't know. Like,
that
part of
can
me,
go one or two ways.
yeah, I don't know. I am a little hesitant about it. Like, they're being at least they're being loyal to like the franchise. I will give them that. They're being. It looks like it was made by people who understand the Five Nights at Freddy's games, so I will give them credit. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's you never really know with those movies.
Yeah, video game
You already
adaptation movies tend to be either a hit or.
the critics won't be good on those,
I know.
but those are the movies you just have to see for
See,
yourself to review it.
yeah, it's like Venom. Like the first Venom
Venom
movie,
was so hated.
it was by the critics, and then the audience like, this is not that bad.
Yeah, the audience gave it like a 90.
Yeah, I know we've all stated this, but I don't listen to the critics, especially on Rotten Tomatoes.
No, they're useless. They're not.
My mom says our general consensus is that if the critics hate it, we're probably gonna like it.
That's true.
So anyway, so Ed, you're not gonna see any movies this year? Is that where you're going? Is that your general consensus?
Not that any that I'm interested in right now.
I mean, yeah, I am excited for stuff that's happening next year. I mean, the next MonsterVerse movie's coming out next year. Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too. Because in that one, they'll face like isn't there? They revealed like
some sort of monkey villain, another giant ape dude.
Yeah. So
I'm excited for that. That looks good. I'm excited for that. And as I said, Godzilla -1, I'm excited for. But other than that, like, I might see Dune, but I'm pretty. The movie's been like.
What Marvel movies are coming out next year?
I have no. Let me look on Fandango real quick. Intermission, entertain. Where the fuck did they? There it is. Let me look at coming. Oh God, I don't want to see that. I looked at coming soon for Marvels, and it's the Marvels, and it's like,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that. Oh yeah, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies is coming out, and so is the Meg 2.
Oh, that looked good. I'm excited for that.
Oh, I might. Yeah, that comes out later this year. I might see that.
Maybe I'll see that.
Yeah, I mean, I like the first Meg movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I might see that. I'm looking, what else? Yeah, no, I don't want to see the Marvel. I'm not seeing any other. Oh yeah, remember we saw trailers for the new Wonka. I'm not seeing that.
For what?
Wonka, Willy Wonka.
Oh no.
Oh no, that just looks like a cash grab to me, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking. I'm not. I think the reason is why they're not saying much is because of the strikes that have been happening recently. I think that's why they're not saying much, like what's coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, understand.
It's probably, if you look up in like the different phases, probably there. Like, well, I don't know what phase they're in now. Phase 4 or 5.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I think they're still in phase. No. Yeah, they're still in phase 4.
Yeah, this should be phase 4.
I think. Know. Is there another Black Panther movie coming out?
Well, no, they made one. I don't know if they're making a third one.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
I don't know. I've been kind of burnt out of Marvel movies, except for Spider-Man and the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I just want them to turn it around.
Yeah, a lot of the movies they've been pumping out have been.
Yeah.
It's been not epic. Anyway, so I guess we can. Man, we already hit an hour and 16 minutes. We could just do one if we wanted to do it. If we want to do it.
Sure.
Let's go for it.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a good one. Someone asked us if you guys could have a celebrity guest star on your podcast, who would you like it to be? That's an interesting one.
Barbara No, I'm kidding. Probably Chris Pratt.
Oh, that would be cool if we somehow. Someone I would definitely say Jack Black. That would be cool to have him on the pod because he does gaming. He's a goofball and he does a lot of acting.
And he did the Kung Fu Panda movies.
Yeah, that actually, they're actually making another Kung Fu Panda movie and it's coming out next year. Yeah,
interesting.
He's going to be in it. Yeah, so Jack Black I think would be a funny guest star to have if we ever got. Then again, the guest stars we're going to be having, like I know we may be having one additionally to the part 2 of Hannah whenever she gets back to me.
She still hasn't yet.
To be
I noticed that if you look on the podcast subjects and episodes, it says episode 61.
I know.
What'd you say, Ed?
I still have to meet Hannah.
You do?
Ed was.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because you saw her for like 1 minute.
I met her for a split second.
That was so funny. Well, Gabe and I and the rest. Well, it was just it was Darren and Zaire else who was also there. They also met her and we had some funny conversations. It's so funny. Recently, that episode has been gaining a lot of traction on YouTube.
Has it?
Yeah, it was originally just sitting at like 300 views and then it just shot up. Then again, we began it. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed. Our Discord has been getting a bit more active recently.
Yeah, like 2 people.
Well, actually, a lot more now. We got a lot more. It's funny. What?
Suspicious.
What? Hey, at least we're getting people.
Does Hannah stream frequently still?
Well, I know she was originally on break, and she's now going back to streaming. She was because funny enough, I was down in Texas during her birthday week, and then she went to Maine for.
Yeah, I saw her post.
Yeah,
she went to Maine, the state.
Yes, for vacation.
The state that's like, isn't that like isn't that near Massachusetts?
North of us? Yeah,
the most northeast state.
Yes,
Maine is very nice.
You've been there?
Yes.
Ooh, very nice, very nice.
Interesting.
But yeah, and then we may be having another person. I actually met him before, and we were talking. He does content. He does a lot of gym content stuff. So Ed, you may have some you may have some good conversations with him because you both lift.
Yes. Well, currently, I sprained my back, but
oh my God, Edward, are you okay? Do you need first aid?
That was about a week. Ago.
What happened? Like, how did that happen?
He probably overdid it.
Well, no, not necessarily, but like the day before I was in the gym and I was fine. I was lifting and then I was just doing like bicep curls and I did like a lot of reps. So maybe that's what did it because that uses your back to like hold up the weight and stuff.
Oh.
But then the next day, I woke up fine. I was eating breakfast and then I was just like sitting down. And then all of a sudden, like my back just gave out and I could like barely move.
Oof.
I was like, but now I'm like almost back to 100%.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's good.
And you still have that damn Christmas tree.
Yeah, it sits there.
That's for the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not all dead yet.
No, wait. You hear that? See, they're still alive.
Anyway, so I guess Ed, you can answer that. If we were to have a celebrity guest star on the podcast, who would you want it to be?
Gotta go with my boy Will Ferrell.
That would be funny though.
He's a classic comedian.
Yeah. I like how we all went for movie actors pretty much. Like someone asked, well, technically we did have musicians on here, Seth and Talon, aka Daniel and Beanie Boy. You know what's funny? I'm not sure this podcast will probably be out before, but they may be They may be a first act for a concert.
Oh, cool!
Wait, what?
An opening act.
An opening act for a concert. I forget what it's called. Shit.
Harrison.
What?
There's such vulgar language coming from you.
I'm sorry. It just.
Who's the?
Huh?
What?
Who's the?
What?
Who's the opening act?
Seth and Talon.
Seth and Talon.
For what concert?
I don't know. That's what he's trying to figure out. That's why he said shit.
Shit. Wait, they're actually like that high performance level?
Yeah, they're at that. Hold on, let me look. Opening act. Okay, I'm looking at the thing. For Odyssey's annual We Can Survive concert. Previous winners opened for Taylor Swift, Lizzo, Billie Eilish, and more. So they could be performing. What was it? Opening acts for high, big name musicians and artists.
That's good.
Nice.
They're in a voting thing, so yeah, if you donate some money for them, they could. They're currently at what is their? Oh, they're at 7th place. Usually they do the top 20.
Wow, that's good for them.
Yeah.
I wish them the best of luck.
Yeah, same here. I donated $20 to them just to help them out. Because
how do you donate?
Oh, do you want me to send you the link?
Yes.
Yeah, I might donate a few bucks.
Me too.
Okay. Let me just share copy link. I'll just put it in Discord, okay?
All right.
If that's okay. I'll just put it in the paste. Here we go. There we go. It should be sending, although it's just connecting right now. There we go. It's sent. Anyway, so yeah, I wish the best of luck for them. This episode's probably going to be going to be released way after the closing, but I do sincerely wish the best of luck for them. I'm happy for them. We knew them since middle school or elementary, even for some of us. I'm not too sure. But
probably middle school, yeah.
Yeah, about middle school. But I'm happy for them, that they got that opportunity. So yeah, that can be the episode, and wow, we almost hit an hour and 30.
Nice.
So yeah, do you guys have anything to say before we wrap this up?
Yes.
Gas! Oh, we got Ed. You got Ed. Oh no, he wasn't.
Oh no, Eddie's dead. I have to perform CPR on Dead. Ed, not dead. Edward!
No, Ed. Oh, he's alive!
I'm gonna have to perform CPR on you.
What the hell?
Anyway, I guess I can do closing statements now. So, if you enjoyed today's episode, please share it around. Also, download it on Spotify. Also, join our Discord server. It's now been growing now. So, yeah, feel free to join us. Also, follow us on Instagram. We would greatly appreciate that. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Digital Pandemonium. And until then, see you next time. Bye-bye.